Hello students, hope you all are fine. Today we are going to revise our chapter number 2, that is the writing and the city life. In this particular chapter we are learning about the Mesopotamian civilization, and this civilization is known for its writing, or you can say development of writing, and the development of the city life, or you can say urbanism. So let's start. First of all, we are going to revise that this same civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, have a different name. It is known as a Mesopotamian civilization, Sumerian, Babylonian, Akkadian, as well as the Assyrians. So why it is known as a Mesopotamian civilization? So the name Mesopotamia is derived from the Greek words, means Mesos means middle and Potamus means river. So Mesopotamia means the land between the two river Euphrates and the Tigris. Now we will learn about the Sumerian civilization. The first known language of this civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, was the Sumerian. That's why it is known as the Sumerian civilization. Then Babylonian, after the 2000 BC, when Babylon became the an important city of this civilization, it is called as a Babylonian civilization. Then Akkadian civilization, and after, or you can say around 2400 BC, when Akkadian came there and they became an important part of this civilization. That's why it is known as the Akkadian civilization. Okay, now we will move to the Assyrian civilization. किसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे कि इसे असीरियन सिविलाइजेशन क्यों बोला जाता है. व्हेन असीरियन स्पीकर्स अराइव्ड देयर एंड एस्टैब्लिश्ड देयर रूल इन दिस पर्टिकुलर साउदर्न पार्ट ऑफ द मेसोपोटामिया, इट इज नोन एज द असीरियन सिविलाइजेशन. नाउ वी विल लर्न अबाउट द फीचर्स ऑफ द मेसोपोटामियन civilization. क्या मेन फीचर्स थे? सो मेसोपोटामियन सिविलाइजेशन नोन फॉर इट्स प्रॉस्पेरिटी, सिटी लाइफ, वॉल्यूमिनस एंड रिच लिटरेचर and development in the field of mathematics and the astronomy. So Mesopotamia is also famous for this writing system, and the literature spread to the eastern Mediterranean and northern Syria and the Turkey. So sources to know about the Mesopotamian civilization, क्या क्या sources हैं? So same we will learn that we came to know about the Mesopotamian civilization through the buildings, statues, ornaments, grave tools, and the seas as a sources. So there are so many, or you can say thousands of written records were also gives us a lots of information about the Mesopotamia. And if we talk about the Mesopotamian geographical features, or you can say physical features of the Mesopotamia. So Mesopotamia is a land of diverse environment. In the north it lies the Great Plains, and there is also a tree covered mountain ranges with the clear streams, wildflowers with enough rainfall to grow the crops. And in the north there is a stretch of upland called a steppes. And in the east the tributaries of the Tigris provides the routes of the communication into the mountains of the Iran. And if we go to the south is the desert, and this is where the first cities writing emerged, and this desert could support a cities because the river Euphrates and Tigris, which rise in the northern mountain, carry lots of the silt. Not only the agriculture, Mesopotamian sheep and goats that graze on the steppes, the northern eastern plains, and the mountain slopes produce meat, milk, वूल इन द अबंडेंस. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा मात्रा में ये चीज़ें वहाँ पर पाई जाती थी. नाउ मूव टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ द अर्बनिज्म इन द मेसोपोटामिया. एज वी ऑल नो दैट कि Mesopotamian civilization is known for the city life. Now we will learn about the significance of the urbanism. Urban centers involve various economic activities such as food production, trade, manufactures, and the services. And the city people are not self-sufficient, and they have to depend upon the others to fulfill their basic requirement. Means there is a continuous interaction among the people. Okay, and Then we will learn about the social organization. There must be a social organization in these cities, and these organization, what these social organizations do, these organization controlled and supervised by the different rulers to maintain the trade and the market in the city. Then we will learn about the movement of goods in the cities and the communication. As I have told you in the previous lecture that Mesopotamia was rich in food resources, but at the same time there is a lack of the mineral resources. Most of the parts of the south lacked with the tools, stone for the tools, seals, jewels, wood for the carts and the cart wheels and the boat, and there was no metal for the tools, vessels and the ornament. सो वट द मेसोपोटामियन पीपल डिड, वो क्या करते थे जब उनके पास इन चीज़ों की कमी थी. सो मेसोपोटामियास कुड हैव ट्रेडेड देयर अबंडेंट टेक्सटाइल एंड एग्रीकल्चर प्रोड्यूस फॉर द फूड, कॉपर एंड अदर things like silver, gold, shell and various stones from the Turkey and Iran and across of the Gulf. मीन्स जिन चीज़ों की उनके पास कमी थी वो चीज़ों को क्या करते, आसपास के एरिया से, स्पेशली टर्की से, ईरान से और गल्फ़ एरियाज़ के साथ क्या करते थे, ट्रेड करते थे. बदले में उनको क्या देते थे, क्योंकि जो मेसोपोटामिया है वो किस चीज़ में रिच था, इन एग्रीकल्चर, तो वो एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्ट्स को देकर वो मिनरल प्रोडक्ट्स को क्या कर लेते थे, खरीद लेते थे. तो इस तरह से क्या होता था, मूवमेंट्स ऑफ दी गुड्स. एंड एज यू ऑल नो दैट कि जो मूवमेंट ऑफ गुड्स हैं वो किसके ऊपर बेस हैं, जो भी ट्रेड है, सर्विसेज है, इट इज़ बेस्ड ऑन द एफिशिएंट ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम. मीन्स एफिशिएंट ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम का होना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी था और यही एफिशिएंट ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम मेसोपोटामिया में पाया जाता था. सो दैट्स ऑल विद द टुडेज लेक्चर. होप यू ऑल गॉट इट. थैंक यू एंड हैव अ नाइस डे.